Oh, where's my cup? Good day and gratitude, family. Good day. It's so good to see everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful evening too. I hope we woke up on the right side of bed because we did wake up. You know, I hope we woke up with gratitude, with a song in our heart. You know, maybe the baby's standing right there beside you. As soon as you wake up and turn over, the baby right there looking at you with their thumb in their mouth. Yeah, because, you know, we got to be grateful. That's the key. Yeah, we must be grateful. And when you're grateful, everything else seems to just come to you that you need. Everything else wants you to be grateful for that too. It's marvelous. We are. We done had it so hard, our people have. We have no idea. I had no idea what my people been through. My people. Yeah, it would have been just as, you know, just as bad if it was another people. You know, we feel bad for the other Holocaust that have happened to other people. You know, I'm not even saying nothing like that. I'm just saying for my people, and there's not even any knowledge or acknowledgement of it. It's like, you know, it ain't even worthy to be talked about. Just shut up. Quit talking about that. You know, it really make you wonder, wow, what is all this even for? And at whose expense? Who gonna be sincere here? Us or them? Us or them? You know, I don't be trying to make us feel like, you know, fear mongering. That's what they call it. That's what they call it. I never heard of the word before, but that's what they call it. Oh, you fear mongering, you fear mongering. They were talking about the conspiracy theories. Yeah, I didn't really know what a conspiracy theory was. You know, what is all this new lingo? But you know, it's what's going on in the world. What's going on in the world. And once you put your attention and perspective from our viewpoint and what's happened to us, everything is going to be open to you. Everything's going to be open to you for the simple fact that you want to know. You curious. Yeah, for the simple fact that you are curious. You know, and it comes down to the point of whose side are you on. You can't stay neutral in something like this. And we've been neutral, but that's because we didn't know. That's because I didn't know. I know if I knew these things, it would be a totally different ball game, honey. Yes, it would. I wouldn't have kept my mouth shut. Yeah, I knew about slavery, and I forgave slavery. We all forgave slavery. We knew how slavery was. We forgave it. We forgave it. We forgave white folks, the white women and the white men. You know, we do have our people out there that still demanding reparations. They always have, and they should. I'm just saying, it was understood. However it came to be, just straight out denial. Hell no, that's how it came to be. But it was understood that, you know, we were gonna still ask for reparation because it is a debt that must be paid, and every debt must be paid. We know this. Why not that debt? It is a debt. And tell you the truth, in my opinion, that debt is so huge, honey. Everybody need to just pack their shit and go. Do you hear me? Let's settle this right here and right now. Everybody go back to their homeland. How about that? Go back to your mother's land. since don't nobody want to pay this debt. Because truth be told, everything that's here, everything that's reaping, that's reap worthy. This shit that's being built up, honey, that ain't reap worthy. Don't take none of that shit home with you. The stuff you got in your home now, you might as well start critiquing it so you can get rid of it. In my opinion, start with the microwave if they ain't got it, installed in the wall. Because, they'll have it where you can't get rid of it and stuff. But start with the microwave. Then go to your smart devices. We don't need all of that. None of that is pro-life. All of that. Siri waiting on you to call her name right now. Yeah. I was talking to somebody about Siri recently. Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking to somebody. They said they have to call her name 2 times now. It's because she's sitting there tapping her feet. It took you this long to say something. Yeah, she tapping, tick, 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 tock. Yeah, get all that stuff out y'all houses. You better. We better, Black America. It's a new game and stuff right here. I didn't know. Hey, I didn't know none of this. I just got to the fight. I just got to the fight. I thought Black America was okay. I thought the people that, were speaking for us and that were representing us and, accepting and applying for benefits for us, for safety for us, for resources and stuff that we need and stuff for Black America. I thought that they was doing their due diligence. I thought they were sincere, but honey, a whole lot of them been sold us out a long time ago. Yep. Everybody want to be comfortable at the expense of Black America. Don't nobody really want to say what the problem is with Black America. Let's really help Black America. Everybody know Black America is, traumatized. Everybody know. Don't nobody want to say it. I don't know why, because they figure that they're going to have to spend money for us. Why? They figure that once we do get healed and we're going to be self-sufficient for ourselves, we're going to, treat them like shit, like they've treated us, even though we don't have that history. Yeah, honey. And like I said, I didn't even know I had a big brain. Yeah, so, I'm not going to be politically correct here or properly correct. None of that lingo y'all be using, that fanciness and stuff. But I will, follow the guidelines and stuff. I know, to read your copyright disclaimer. I read that. And I still want to know, do y'all pastors have to read that too? I mean, this right here is history. This is history. Everybody should know history. But, we got to read that copyright disclaimer. So let me get mine because I do got it. What they call it on Black media, receipts. Yeah, they be like, yeah, Sister Vicky come with the receipts. Yeah, Sister Vicky, Fly Nubian Queen. I know y'all don't like her like that and stuff. I don't linger, but I know Sister. And Sister will get your attention. Your ass will sit down and listen to her now. Now, sure will once she get there. She will uplift you and give you some insight. You got to give a little credit if that's all you can give her and stuff. But yeah, I don't know too many others that I've listened to quite a bit of Black media. Sister Demetria K with African Diaspora. I listened to her. But I'm just saying, Sister Vicky, you going to sit down and hear her out. And then you might be like, yeah, well, and go on about your business. But still, that's why you'll hear me call on Sister Vicky. And I do love her. My grandbabies know when I be telling them about Sister Vicky. I think they were tired of looking at her. But yeah, but good day and gratitude. Good day and gratitude, family. This is Face the Nation. We are on Bolden Unchained. Bolden Unchained. We are not chained here. You can say whatever you want to say with respect to Black people, with forgiveness to Black people, our ancestors. Okay. So we are here, Unchained, to assist Black media and Black America with the awakening, with the see y'all. I'm not supposed to do this today, I don't think. I was considering it. But I'm gonna keep it short today. I don't know why I'm having trouble just saying what's on my mind. And I probably don't need to say it. So I'm not. So let me just go by script and stuff and read y'all a little bit. We're gonna do some repetition. Yeah, how about we just do some repetition of who we've learned and stuff, who we've learned about. And yeah, I'll try to sort my way through all of that because it's getting deeper and deeper, Black America. Let me get this out the way. I am Face the Nation, and we are on Bolden Unchained. We're here to assist Black America and Black media with the uncovering and the condemning, y'all. We're here to condemn the many agendas, events, projects, operations, the many codes, acts, bills, laws, plans. Y'all, they got so many studies, experiments. Now there are courses. Courses. See, I need to have me a notebook, a board right here specifically. So what I talk about and stuff, I can go back and just research it. Then when I come back, I can tell you exactly what that course was because I ain't forgot it. It's right there. We got to be organized. I got to be organized because things is moving real fast. Things are moving real fast. So we're here to uncover and condemn all of that in reference to Black America. What does that mean for us? What has it done for us? You see, that's all we're concerned about right here. We're not here to talk and, to gather against other peoples and to sabotage and, lay rail tracks and stuff for other people. We're not here for that. We're here strictly for Black America. Our first and final concern is the well-being, the welfare, and most important, the sanity of Black America. That's why we're here, the sanity of Black America. There's a whole lot of Black media out there been telling us, if you over 50, you should have been here. And yeah, I'm 52. I should have been here. But it's deeper than that. Because if you 30, 40, 25, you got any inkling of empathy for your people, you're supposed to be here or somewhere. We're supposed to be teaching us. What's that phrase they come up? Reach one, teach one. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We have a duty. Ain't that Asada's motto? We have a duty. Sisters, brothers, family, Black people. We have a duty to us. Ain't nobody else got no duty to us. They don't owe us nothing as far as being sincere with us, telling us the truth, letting us know what's really going on. They don't owe us nothing in that respect. You're right, they don't. But they owe us. They owe us reparations. Oh, yeah, they owe us. So when they be like, oh, we don't owe you nothing. We don't. Oh, yeah, you do, honey. You owe the whole entire cosmic universes up there. All the multiverses. This one universe, there's a multiverse up there. I know. Like 11 dimensions. It's like 11 dimensions. My whole life, I believe they had me thinking we were the only living beings in this world and, when we die. Yeah. And I was like, wow, I believed it. I believed that shit for real. We ain't even the only ones here. Tell you the truth about it. So yeah, we're here to condemn all of that. And that's why I need to let you know, we looking through a spiritual lens. We're not looking through no religious lens right here because it's going to make you forgive and, get all in your feelings. And you're not going to really see the true victims, which is our ancestors. You're not really going to see the true victims that we hear about. We hear about them. Yeah, we hear about our ancestors. That's why we here. We're in this place right now, in time in America. America fucked up. Because everybody, and we let everybody forget about us. Them other people, they Holocaust Jews and stuff, Hitler and them folks don't never forget about their Holocaust. Who was it? Dr. Joy DeGrasse said that man gonna come out with another movie. And she said she wasn't mad at him, and I ain't either. Because I'm here talking to us right now. We need to be. Because if we don't, their history not going to repeat itself. They're making sure of that. Ours is going to repeat itself right here in America. We still in our Holocaust. We ain't even got out of it. Nope. We literally, for real, y'all, on the front lawn of the big house. We ain't went far. I suppose you could say we went to the end of the gravel, because there's some long ass gravels, leading up to them big houses. Man, them some long ass gravels. I suppose you could say we got to the end of that gravel, probably across the street, and we built up our Black Wall Streets. We was doing for us. We had everything we needed. And then out of the blue, white folks came and destroyed all that shit, drug us right back to the plantation. And we pretty much been there ever since. We pretty much been there ever since on the front lawn. Some of you ain't got to come in, but you better not leave that front yard. And that's pretty much how it is when you look at it. And I want to know why. I want to know why is Black America content to let white America just drag us back? Just drag us back. When it's clear that we have, we have the physical, the capabilities of defending ourselves. Yeah, we ain't no punks now. Oh no, Black America is not no punks. We talking about Black America specifically. We ain't global yet. We ain't global. We just United States, because that's where this happened at. We are talking about specifically, so y'all know, we talking about the healing of Black America. Black America is traumatized. Black America is in another awakening. Yeah, I know. I guess I have to say this every time, huh? At least until, it resonates where I'm coming from, I guess. I don't know. But Black America is in another awakening for our safety, our lineage, our future. That's why we're talking about the United States. That's what this book says. Racial violence in the United States. The other book was Racial Violence in Kentucky. And this is where we need healing at, right here, right now. In America. We traumatized. We barely can function. If it wasn't for our critical thinkers and our blueprints and our legacies, I like to call them love letters and stuff, our videos and recordings that our elders left for us, if it wasn't for our strongest, our mentally, our biggest brains, just put it like that. If it wasn't for our biggest brains, we wouldn't be even able to do the little bit that we are doing to get up. Because Black America is in another awakening. You can see it. You can hear it when you're looking at TV, unless you're looking at mainstream media, white TV. But you can hear it in the air. You can feel it. Black America is, coming together again, waking up again, building again. But also there's that fear that if we do too much, that's why it's so slow happening. It's so slow happening because we already know if we do too much, what's going to happen. And then, we got the dedicated ignorance, the self-hatred. That's what we got to heal from. The self-hatred of us. See, when we heal the self-hatred, the dedicated ignorance, then we can start caring about us and loving us. We wouldn't dare walk down the street and see somebody else beating on, misusing, taunting another Black person. Once we get rid of the self-hate, though, we got to get rid of the self-hate. Yeah, I know now it's called dedicated ignorance by our brother, Pastor Ray Hagins. I actually wrote down what it stood for. Let me read it to y'all. It's undo, to undo or reverse ideas and concepts that have been programmed. See, we've been indoctrinated, that have been programmed into the minds of our people by the religious statements and church doctrines that have caused them to adopt a belief system that has resulted in their loss of contact with what is real, factual, historical, and spiritual. See, ain't nothing spiritual about all of this right here. Yeah, it's religious. Y'all religious. It ain't spiritual. All that's been wiped away with the dedicated ignorance. Dedicated ignorance covers all of that. You picked up religion. Now let's see what religion is. Oh yeah, we got to get that copyright out the way. Let's do this first. You've been led to religion because you ain't spiritual. We done established that. He just told us, Pastor Ray Hagins. Historical facts, spiritual facts, reality. It's all been wiped away by self-hatred. You done picked up religion. So it ain't spiritual. Got to be religion. Religion got a lot, y'all. Religion got 4,200. It's 4,200 religions. I looked up some of them this morning. It was a lot of them. Some I never even heard of. But check this out. They ain't even got Jehovism under the classification of religions and stuff. You know why? I think because Jehovism don't celebrate no holiday. You ain't getting no money whatsoever. You ain't getting a dime or a dollar on no holiday from Jehovah's. And I was trying to look up the religion so I could come back and tell us. And then I was like, why? Jehovah ain't on there. That's why. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. Then they gonna say, oh, Jehovah's not on there like some others. They even had some on there that's been extinct. But they are acknowledged historically. So, But anyway, Jehovah was not on there. And that's the only reason I can think of because, they do read from the Bible and stuff. So, they just classify them as Christianity. But anyway, religion done lied to y'all. Yes, look at this here. Religion is the path to understanding the divinity, the understanding of divinity. Now, divinity is everything, all things and everything at one time, everything. The trees, the sun, the air, the sky, the moon, whatever, day, night, everything, the birds, the oceans, the rivers, you, me, dogs, cats, whales, giraffes, and elephants. Can you see them going through the free land in Africa now? Can you just picture them elephants and giraffes and stuff? Everything, all at one time. That's divinity, right? Yeah. So religion is really the path to understanding all of that and what it means to you. Yeah. So it's understanding the stars and stuff, the cosmology, the moon, that's the cosmology, the earth, the ecology, the ground, the earth, the trees, all that come from the earth and stuff. That's what divinity is, understanding those two and its relationship to you. You alive too. You supposed to be here with all of that's alive. Right here, right now, you are. That is divinity. The understanding of that. It's real simple, like, hugging a tree should be one of the most natural things, But religion don't teach us to hug no trees. Nope. Religion don't teach us to understand the divinity of our existence here, in my opinion. Yeah, let me get this out the way. This is strictly my opinions. Because I know Black people need hope. I know, honey. Sure do. And I know one thing, we all got a different religion. We all got a different creator. Yeah, I'm just like, well, damn, who is lying? You got this one, you got that one, you got that one, they got that one, they got that one. I'm telling you, the ones that I saw this morning, everybody got a different creator. The name is different. I don't know who's lying. I do know that the cosmos was there. It was here before any name was uttered. You hear me? The cosmos was there before any name was uttered, before any syllable was even thought of. It was there. So I don't know which one of y'all got the right calling. I don't know. But I know from the way Black America, this situation we in right now, everybody calling on a cat. And we need to be calling on a dog. We need to find out the truth of who we really are, where we really come from. Because we need to know, why are we even here? We ain't really doing nothing now. We done forgot our people. We done forgot the main existence of our people, the main lifelines of our people. These were our saviors that we literally forgot about. Let everybody else have theirs then. We talking about ours. See, we talking about ours. Quite possibly, Our Jesus, if we, the Jesus y'all call on and stuff, because where I'm from is just Jesus and God. There is no Yahweh. There is no Yahushua. We don't know nothing about all of that. Yep, just like we don't know about Buddha and Hinduism and Dionysus. Pick anybody. Pick anybody you want to. Everybody don't know about everybody's, and everybody's ain't the same. We see it's one sky. Is y'all, if they gonna tell us now, oh, it's different heavens. It's more, it's gotta be more than one heaven now. This person said we got big brains. We gotta think, Black America. This whole time they've been thinking for us, telling us what to think, programming us. And that's what Dr. Ray Hagins was talking about. We've been programmed with these religious statements and church doctrines. Y'all know the church ain't been our sanctuary in how many years? How many years? Let me just put it like this. When was the last time white folks busted through the church on their horses, broke up the meeting, and Black folks stopped meeting at church? That was the sellout. That was the sellout. Church was like, oh, whoa, well, we won't be meeting here no more. We're done with this. Everybody on your own. Come to church. We really gonna have real church. Like the white man say, we won't be doing no meetings here no more. We won't be looking out for Black people no more. If you on the run and stuff and a up flare doesn't happen and stuff, you better go the other way. And then they shut the door with your tip in their hand, your tithe in their hand. So, yeah, whose religion is really lying here? I ain't never even put it like that because I didn't know how it was. I guess I couldn't express myself till I got my personal freedom. Yes, honey, you better get you some. You better get you some personal freedom because there's one truth and one truth only for Black America, and that's them. Them. Yeah. And we know our babies are us. We are them. We recycle. We come back. See, we forget about them. We finna forget about our little ones too. Yeah, the same thing that happened to them is gonna happen again. Yeah. So that right there, that's our only truth. That's our only focus. Yeah, just like you look away, you can look away, but you better put your eyes back on the prize. You can look away if you want to. Look around and shit. Make sure you ain't running over some shit. Make sure you ain't running off a cliff. But you better put your eyes back on the prize, Black America. There's so much happening out here in this world, honey. We gonna need each other. I don't know. Take it however you want to take it. Yeah, you should know more than I know. Yeah, you should. Everybody should. I done told you, I'm the last one at this fight. I want to know, hell, where y'all been? Where have everybody else been? Yeah, I ain't sitting here with no degrees, no nothing, honey. I'm living every paycheck to other paycheck. Yeah, and I ain't got no extensive brand names and stuff like that going. I'm looking for some nail polish remover now so I can get that nail polish off of there. That's why I don't like painting my nails. And I just paint them too right there. I don't like painting my nails because then the nail polish so old it won't even take it off. Ain't no need scratching it off with a butter knife. None of that. Just go on and let it be. Shit, I might get the blue and paint over it again. But still, it's hard out here and it's finna get harder. It's finna get harder. Yeah, we're gonna really, you better store up you some duct tape. Yeah, it's finna get really hard out here. And I ain't even, I don't even like going shopping and stuff. I'm just happy at the thrift store. I'm just happy at the half price bookstore. But honey, we finna need Black people. Yes, honey. We finna need Black people. Woo. All of this could have been avoided if we'd just kept our focus on us. It could have been avoided. Because what's going to happen anyway. Shit, And in my opinion, white America could have prevented a whole lot of this. If they just would have stood up. If they would have took John Brown's mentality and say, hey, we're not finna stand and let all this evilness, this anti-life rhetoric continue. I'm talking about after slavery. Because I did forgive slavery. I did. So I'm saying after slavery, white America could have said, hey, once black people stepped out here, the white woman, matter of fact, black people, the white woman been the main one, ain't helped us none. That little help she been claiming she doing for us, after all the hell she done caused, raised, put in action, she done wrote, she done gave ideas, because she hated you, black woman. Yeah, I was looking at a sister this morning, and I came across another sister that she was sharing. I don't even want to call nobody name and stuff, because I know that gold face, you done went too far putting me in it the way you thinking. Because see, in a way, it's okay to say keep your money, black people. Let's boycott. Don't spend your money with nobody. But we got to go deeper than that, black America. We got to start keeping our seed. You hear me? Keep our sperm, yourself. Procreating. Stop procreating. Procreate with yourself. We here to have black babies. I don't care what nobody else say. Hell, you didn't say that shit. All of them years and centuries and lynchings that white people was protecting themselves. They were screaming the same thing. They were talking about procreation. They talking about white genetic survival. They were right. They was right. Hell, what? Now we finna flip the script and just swear, oh no, face, that's wrong. We can't be like them. We should have let them be like them. We should have let them be like them, and instead of forcing them to pretend that they like us, that they tolerate us, that they want the best for us, and love us and don't despise us. I don't know. Look at how you want to. My big brain that I know I got. I never thought that this right here was it. And when I was a little girl, I actually thought that, black people gonna come and save us. Yeah, black people in other in Africa and stuff, because I believed roots. Yeah, I really believed the roots. And then I found out that was a lie. We was already here. And then I'm like, wow, the teachers lied too. But hell, by then I was, adult. When I learned about all of these lies and stuff. So yeah, I feel some type of way. Most time when I sit down here with y'all, I'm pretty much, thinking about, because this is what I'm either gonna read this right here, which is what we doing today, noontime, because we want to stay uplifted and stuff. I don't want to get us down lifted and stuff. I try to lift us back up at the end. And then at nighttime, we learn about this right here, so we can have time to process it, and regulate them emotions and them memories and the visions, because it's very graphic. And hey, I'm reading it right out the book. Right out the book. Now I might give my version, my scenario on some stuff, how I see it. And I can be pretty graphic too, I imagine. And that's not to, scare us or nothing like that, but it's just to let us know, here, shit, that's what I see. What do you see? Shit, I see piss in that glass that you finna drink. What do you see in that glass you finna drink? No, don't give it to me. No, I'm all right. I fix my own drink. So yeah, let's get this out the way and stuff, because I don't even know if they got a time limit on this. Might be a time limit on slavery. Who knows what we gonna find out learning about us. Just the same way they study us and stuff. Who was that our elder told us to study them too? Yep. Copyright disclaimer under 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So we can study anything, everything, and we will, especially when you get your channel. Because look at here, all of these areas of life right here. Yes, honey, Neely Fuller Jr. said it a long time ago. If you don't understand white supremacy and racism, everything you think you know will only confuse you. And honey, it's a lot. I'm so confused over here. I need all of y'all to get y'all channels. I need everybody to get your channel. Even if I'm the only one there for a long time, that's all right. Because we'll find other people that's interested, that like history, that love us, that know something's wrong, that want to, assist in the healing of Black America. But you got to start it. You got to get it. Because, shit, I'm very confused. And, I'm quite upset about it. Quite upset about it. The insult against our whole people, our entire people. Don't nobody feel insulted but me. I'm like, dang, somebody, I didn't quit school to the 11th grade. Somebody could have said something about Red Summer and racial violence in the United States, racial violence in Kentucky, 1865 to 1940. That was our second book. I didn't quit school to the 11th grade. You know I would have been reading. The trauma that has been done. That's why I say white America, especially white women, should be the main ones out there. They should have been out there before this influx of everybody coming to this country like it is now. Oh, don't get started on that. But before all of the bomb rushing, white America should have been, they done had time and time and time again to make amends for what they've done to Black people, Black children, Black youth, especially Black boys. Especially Black boys. I'm convinced that I seen a documentary, and I believe it, that as soon as they find out that baby that's in that Black woman belly is the boy, oh, they don't even wait till that baby get into 3rd grade and decide, oh, it's a big brain. They just automatically hit the pink button. Hit the pink button just to alert that, it's a male child. I don't know. I'm just talking, I'm just letting us know how I feel about things that's going on. Because ain't nobody told me nothing. But now that I done started reading, I see why. Ain't nobody told me nothing. Ain't nobody told us nothing. We ain't even told each other. We don't share Dr. George DeGrasse, Dr. Francis Chris Wilson, Dr. Amos Wilson, Dr. John Henry Clark, Dr. Claude Anderson. We don't share nobody. We go through our whole lives not sharing nobody, not talking about nobody. I want to know why. I got to know why. But we so hard on each other. Ooh, you better not look at a Black woman too long. You better not look at me too long. And see, we already know she finna feel some type of way. So then we feel some type of way. And then there you go. A fight right there in the middle of Front Street. Yep. All of us are, are up under that programming that Brother Dr. Ray Hagan was talking about. Every last one of us. Dr. George DeGrasse said we got post-traumatic slave disorder. Post-traumatic slave syndrome, y'all. We don't even know it. Yeah, we don't even know it. We don't know what's wrong with us. So that's why we're here. We're going to find out what's wrong with Black America and who the hell did it. See, y'all ain't never even answered Malcolm X when he said, who taught you to hate yourself? Y'all ain't even tried to answer. Why? Because of white America, ain't you? Scared of white America, ain't you? That's it. Scared of white America. Scared of what white America gonna say. We ain't even talking about the elite, the people up there. They gonna do whatever the hell. They can kill everybody. Everybody finna get it. Everybody, they mama, they baby, they sister, they daddy, they brother. Everybody finna get it. Sure will, son. Ain't nobody finna escape this. That's what Martin Luther King said. In my opinion, he said, injustice to one is injustice to all. And white folks thought he was talking to us. How the vainness, ain't it what that song say? You're so vain. The vainness of it. White folks thought he was talking to us. What injustice have we done? What injustice have Black people done? I'm convinced if they hadn't assassinated Martin Luther King, he would have told, when he corrected us and said that I led my people in a burning house, he also would have told us to judge white America by their culture. Yep. And then you judge them by their character. Because see, right now with what the culture is doing and where the culture is taking us back to, make America great again. We all know what that is. So let's not even get here and get to talking, like this stuff right here ain't going to affect us. Hell, I'm having a hard time getting somebody to read right now. We waiting on one brother to get his book to come in the mail. Ain't nobody trying to read. So yeah, don't let's not come in here with these games and stuff. We at the end of this. This is the end game, literally. Black America. We're in another awakening. I don't know what else to say to us. Yeah. We gotta prep. I gotta prep again. I gotta restart prepping. But we gotta do it if we want to survive. For however long it's gonna be. Some of us gonna make it and live, some of us ain't. Because we ain't been focusing on what's going on in the world. Not now time. After Black Wall Street, honey, we just said, fuck it and let it be. We just said, let it be. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't care about none of that right there. Give me this over here. And just start being distracted with any little thing that cross our mind. Yep, and that's what they wanted. Yep, I don't know. Y'all gonna have to figure things out yourself. Black America done mingled and married. And we ain't gave not a hoot, not a word, a whisper, or nothing about nobody. Some of us are old enough. When I think about it. Their ass is the one need to be in the automobile infrastructure. While they got flying cars and shit, they need to lighten that load on them ambulances so they can shoot in the air traffic and pick up their injured one and shoot right on back to the hospital. They ain't gonna be up so high where they gonna be running into airplanes and shit. They just need to be high above the tallest buildings, because all of this right here, and see, all of that stuff is anti-life. We, Black America, got to get back to pro-life, because just like we are the first people on the planet, that's a whole story, y'all. Oh yes, honey, and it's a beautiful story too. Just like we the first people on the planet, we're gonna be the first people on the planet again. Everybody else, everybody else will be. The world will end. The sun gonna very well blow up if Black America don't, get it together. Yeah. And let these folks exterminate us if you want to. Let these folks exterminate Black people if you want to. Black folks ain't safe nowhere over the world. I didn't even know, honey. Don't be mad at me. I did not know. I would have been no told Black people. Especially right here in America. Honey, please. I would have been no told Black people. So y'all asses gonna really have other babies and stuff? Do you know that is decreasing your lineage? Do you know that white folks haven't even tried to be accountable, haven't even repented? So who is that old lady that's finna be your great grandmama-in-law? You say that's his great granny? So she gonna be your great granny-in-law. Well, where was her ass at during these times? See, we didn't give ourselves a chance or opportunity. And then our elders, when they got, older and stuff, and grandmama, great grandmama, she just sat at home and in the chair and she rocking and watch her little news and, drank her coffee or whatever. She got the newspaper, whatever. Granddad too. They in their 80s and 90s and stuff. Well, honey, they still got memories and nightmares of their loved ones that went through lynchings, burnings, just being drugged down the street and stuff. And why do we make them forget and just be quiet about it? We don't talk about those things no more. See, that's what they died with. A lot of them didn't even get to remember John Hartfield, their son, their firstborn son, or, Jesse Thornton or Jim Grant. Because of us, we want to integrate so bad. And we did. We did. Because not one time did we think, damn, are we being made a fool of? But then everybody was telling us. Malcolm didn't sugarcoat nothing with us. He told us that we was a damn fool to let our enemy teach us a kid. teach our kids. He told us that. He told us that we was being bamboozled, that we were being hoodwinked. To our face, he told us these things. So there ain't no excuse except for we fearful of Black America. We fearful. I guess we feel like we finna come toe-to-toe with the white woman. We can come toe-to-toe with each other all day long about a piece of chicken, about a weave, anything. But coming toe-to-toe with the white woman, it's like that's our biggest fear. And why? We can't see ourselves without white America? I want to know why. Why are we like this with each other? It don't make no sense to me, honey. No, it don't make no sense to me. All of these projects, operations, and agendas, it's all against Black America. It's all against Black America right here. In America, what do we think is going to happen right here in America? I know everybody saying you better get your passport. All of our people is not going to get their passport. So what, we're going to get our passport and we're going to just leave everybody else here? Yeah, get our passport and leave everybody else here. Yeah, I'll probably get my passport and my family get their passport and y'all go to safety. If it's any safety, where? And keep my ass right here. But yeah, get our families, our loved ones to some safe ground somewhere. Because we ain't looked at none of this that's happening, that's going on. We haven't. You know, we've been believing we different with everybody. Oh, wait, honey, we don't even know what color white folks' blood is until they cut. Hey, don't get mad at me, shit. Get your science class then. Get your science class then, because I'll learn. I'm just critically thinking. I got the right to use my big brain, even if you don't want to use yours. Sure do, honey. I'm just saying shit. I'm not like y'all. I ain't like none of y'all. I don't think like none of y'all. Sure don't. I know it's some stuff that you know that it don't even matter. It ain't even important. Then why is it lied about? Take Jesus. For instance, back to religion, back to forgiving. Black America, we forgive. White folks, they don't even ask for forgiveness. We just automatically forgive them. That's like the movie Uncle Tom's Cabin. Oh, family, I did start watching Goodbye, Uncle Tom. Yeah, I didn't even get halfway through it, but I did start watching, and I'm gonna finish it too. But Uncle Tom's Cabin, he was so in love with that little bitty white girl. She had a terminal illness, and he would pick her up and walk her through the grounds, and and pick little flowers and put in her hair, and it was sad because she was dying. The little girl was, but honey, he ain't even seen the love and the glory and the joy in little black baby's eyes, and they was oppressed. But you could just see the sparkle of life if you just look in their eyes. When they just look and make eye-to-eye contact with you, their eyes just light up with love, And he'll never see none of that from the black babies. Uncle Tom's Cabin. That's what I felt like when I read it. I didn't see the movie, but I read the book. And when I was reading it and stuff, and I was like, damn, well, where's the love and affection? Where's the attention and the lingering, the longing of love from looking at the black kids, the little black babies? They were slaves, and I know he seen them. He was a slave too. He didn't spend all of his time, with the master, missus, and the little girl and stuff. So, yeah, I'm kind of pissed at Uncle Tom. If I see his ass, I got some questions to ask. Shit, I don't care who they hologram. And you better not care either, Black America, because we've been through too much to let anything that's put out there, up there, in there, wherever, stop us from seeking the truth. Now, you got to know who you are before you leave this planet. You got to know why you was even here, Black America. I'm going to help us out because here we at the end. This is the end game now. Here we finna be amongst robots. We here, Black America, to heal black people and have black babies. That's why we here. Yep, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it for you and stuff because I don't know. It's finna be any day now. You gonna look over there, honey, and it ain't gonna be just a Tesla car driving itself. but it's gonna be some robots, humanoid robots and stuff too. All kind of crazy shit finna happen. So I want to tell us at least as much as I can. While I'm here. But yeah, it's gonna get real, surreal. Yeah, it's gonna get real surreal, like the Twilight Zone. All them movies and stuff. I didn't really get into. I like sci-fi, but I didn't really get into all that Star Wars and what is it, Planet of the Apes and stuff like that. Jedi, all of that stuff like that. But I do know that the cosmos is on our side. The cosmos is on our side. Okay, you got to remember that. Your ancestors and my ancestors are on our side. And no, they're not in heaven. Yeah, I'm not sorry to tell you, they're not in heaven. They in the afterlife. That's past heaven. So what you want to do, when you go up and you ascend up from your body and stuff, and don't be afraid. White America, they don't lie to us about everything. You ain't even got to be afraid, honey, because you can come back here to this plane if you want to. Yeah, I've been learning from our elders and stuff. Baba Dick Gregory and stuff. Just put them on and stuff, and they'll help alleviate some of that fear. That's all it is, fear of blasphemy. Oh, no, face, I can't do that. I can't think about that. I can't research that. Why? You mean to tell me your higher creator, your God, your higher creator, whatever you name him, your higher power, don't want you to know the truth? He don't want you to even research. He don't even want you to consider no other possibility but what the white man done taught you. Out of all of these religions, and everybody changed their religions every day. I actually, myself personally, I gave up mine. I didn't even give it to nobody. I just left it right there. I didn't even go back. Yeah. Once it dawned on me, no, this right here ain't for me. Yeah, my church is in the street. I put it really simple for myself. Yeah, my church is in the street. I'm done with this. And that was it. So, you mean to tell me that y'all believe that y'all higher power is keeping y'all trapped and stuck in this illusion of, that one God and one, I don't know how y'all figure that out, because it don't even make sense to me. 42 religions. You think yours right. You think yours right. Yours is right. Yours is right. What is his real name? I know we going to go by the Bible, right? And say what his real name. We're going to go by the Bible and say what his real name is. Yeah, the Bible gonna answer all of that. Yeah, when I say that, all of the suffrage and torture that these people right here endured, our ancestors, all of that they endured, they are truly from the cosmos. That's why I say, in my opinion, the cosmos manifested the black man and the black woman. There ain't no doubt in my mind. And see, now with all these names and stuff, now I know y'all probably hung up on that in the comments and stuff, the names and stuff. But see, to me, in my opinion, the cosmos was there before any alphabet, any utterance, any syllable even had a sound. Yep, you can see shooting stars up there making an S in the sky. You can see a shooting star up there making an S in the sky, making a Z or a C, but it ain't got no sound. You don't know that's a duh, that's a s. So y'all got all these names and stuff. I can't deal with it. I just call it cosmic energy. It's too big. It's everywhere. It's all over. It has no beginning. It has no ending. So yeah, I don't keep it in a box. It's as free as it needs to be, as it is. I don't label it. I don't put no name on it. Yahweh up there, cosmic energy up there. Yep. And unfortunately, y'all, white folks done put themselves up there in heaven. Yep. White folks done put themselves up there in heaven. Yeah. It could be a whole total new scenario I done came up with. Yeah, because we different. Everything is different, y'all. Right down to everything is different. The only thing that's the same between us is that we are made like men. We made like men. I did hear that, they can shift. I ain't gonna go no further with that. But yeah, we can't. Yeah, this is it right here. This is it right here. But yeah, we are made the same. Internally also. Our hearts is in the same place. Supposed to be, allegedly. Because I ain't never seen the inside of nobody, real body and stuff. Hell, I'm just getting here. I've been reading Harlequin romance. And, everybody know I liked that Anne Rule, True Crime at one time. John Grisham. I've been reading a whole lot of distractive stuff. So, yeah. But, yeah, we all are the same outwardly and inwardly. But that's it. That's where the line is drawn. Now, I need you to get your science channel. Because I need you to tell me where I'm wrong at. I've been listening, doing my research, trying to wrap my brain around it. See, I'm not here to teach nobody. I'm just here to tell y'all what I think. Everybody else telling you what they think. As long as it line in with the narrative, then it's okay. Then we can believe it. I'm supposed to tell y'all Jesus Christ, walked on water and fed all them people with 5,000 fish. He ain't even really making sure these 500 people out here is eating. So, I got a problem with that whole thing too. Simeon Toko, the black Jesus, gonna come back and kick everybody's ass. Watch and see. If anybody come back to this plane, to this planet, it's gonna be black people. It's finna be all of them. I'm talking. It's finna be the black people coming back for black people. That's who coming back. Yep, Jesus gonna be black too. Sure will. He was in the Congo, where King Leopold cut off all the Congoans' wrists and stuff. Black Jesus was over there, Simeon Toko. I never heard of the man. Since I was a little girl, I thought and knew that Jesus was white. Mm-hmm. Even Dr. Frances Cress Welsing admitted it. She said we all probably thought that white man on the Quaker box, the Quaker Oak box, we all probably thought that man was God. Yep. And I remember it too. I remember. But we all different. And religion is nothing but a crutch for us. It's swaying us to forgive, to forget. And we can't forget, y'all. If you forget history, your history, and the situation is set up where it's, say you growing, we're going to start our gardens and stuff, and we're going to have the environment and stuff, everything just right. It's going to grow. Same thing with history. If the circumstances is just right, history can come back up and repeat itself. Make America great again. That's the perfect, thing that's going to happen again. Make America great again. That's why we getting our channels and stuff right now. Because we got to do for us. Yeah. But it's so much happening and stuff. We don't know where we're going to end up at, how we're going to be. We just know we got to be together. We better be together. That's all I can say to y'all, Black American. Get your kids. Get your kids, honey. Sabrina gonna come with you, I guess. Bring her ass. I don't know. That's you. As far as I'm concerned, shit, leave her ass with her people. Because shit, we really can't take no chances. You're going to have to do some soul searching about them kids. Some of them kids act just like Karen. And you know it. That's because your ass done sit here and done let Karen whole family take over everything. Your mixed kids don't even know your side of the family. So don't, honey. So yeah, Black America, y'all got some work to do, honey. You couldn't even do that one simple thing. Have black babies. You couldn't even do that one simple thing. Called Martin. Yeah, but we ain't gonna blame it all on Martin now. So shit, stop. We forgive him too. At least he did came back and told y'all, Black America, that he led you in a burning house. Hell, some black folks ain't came back and corrected nothing for you. They just let you believe the old nonsense they done said and stuff. But what we finna go through right here, yeah, it's gonna be difficult for us, but we can get through it. We got to be together to get through it. Yeah, don't get yourself trapped up with white folks and stuff. I know that's your family and stuff, but honey, when it really gets down to it, and Dr. Frances Cress Welsing said it is about genetic survival. she speak about white genetic survival, but you know, when it boiled down to it, it's gonna be our genetic survival or their genetic survival. That's why we got to have black babies. Go back to having black babies. Don't plant yourself. Well, Dr. Umar Johnson said, he didn't say this exactly, but it's like if you set your ass in a room full of white bunny rabbits and you fall in love with one, and then you know you realize you was in the wrong room. You fell in love with the wrong rabbit. But hell, that's because you was sitting in the wrong room. You know, you should have been sitting in the other room. You know, yeah, don't put yourself in places and spaces where that's the only option that look good to you. That's the only option that resonate with you. Because historically, it does not resonate. You know, familially, it does not resonate. Genetically, it does not resonate. Cosmically, it does not resonate. See, we got to stop doing this to ourselves. But it's the self-hate. They even got a whole documentary, how to market to the Negro. Yep, how to sell stuff to you. That's why you walking around here looking like Louis Vuitton Jr. Yeah, Louis Vuitton Jr. Yeah, and then think I'm gonna wave at you and stuff. Tell you, oh, you look good. No, that wig don't even suit your color. Yep, I can't even see your beautiful face because all that hair. And y'all know I done told you I done walked past my sister many times. Everything changes. The nails, the hair, everything, the lashes and stuff. You know, we just go all out. So yeah, y'all see me, you say something to me because I don't be ignoring nobody. Matter of fact, you know how you look at a sister too long, she be mad at you. Now, honey, I'll turn a corner and see you and be like, sister. You know, don't even know who your name is or nothing. Be like, woo, you'll think I just got to where I'm around some black people. You know, because we resonate with me. You know, we resonate with me. We like my energy. You know, the sun is here for us outside. When we go outside, the sun is for us, y'all. Yeah. And if anything happened to us, that's why you got to have faith. See, we got to have faith in us. We got to know who we are. We got to know who we are. See, we living like white folks, breathing like white folks, dressing like white folks, talking like white folks, eating like white folks. We doing everything like white folks. And they trying to mimic us. And we got to stop that. Because, see, the whole sun up here is for us. Everybody else are getting energy from the sun. But see, this is how you know the sun is for us. We are the children of the sun. That's what they called us. I didn't know either. Because all of this energy that the sun is giving to us, it ain't nowhere else on this planet. You can put all of the other people in the world together. All of the river, the living waters, the rivers, the oceans, the seas. You can put all of the trees and the shrubs, the insects, the flying birds, the majestic animals of the planet. You can put everything together and it still won't be able to receive the energy that the sun is giving to black people. All over the planet. I'm talking all over the planet. Melanated people. All over the planet. Black people. I ain't talking about people with, you know, stringy hair. I'm talking about melanated people. Yeah. So everybody and everything else in the world, it's not enough of that, it, to even accept the energy that the sun is giving to black people on this planet right here. That's why if they are successful and the world, you know, we exterminated black people, if they do succeed in exterminating us, don't worry about it because the sun's going to blow the whole motherfucker up. Boom. The whole planet will be exploded. The sun gonna blow up because that energy gonna have to go back to the sun. It's gonna have to go back to the sun. Confirmation. The wheels over here by a hospital though, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the sun will blow up because it's us. We are the answer, y'all. We are the key. We just got to put our attention on us. We got to start learning. Let me go over this right here because I know y'all thinking, we are the same. No, we're not. We are not the same. And I do. You know, I know it's probably, they blood probably the same as ours, before it hit air. I don't know. I can't say. If you was to ask me, I would say prove it. If you could, I would say prove it. But I don't think they can even be proved. So yeah. But what we do know, and this is facts right here, honey. See, that's why we eating different from them. Maybe this will help us to, change the way we eat. The basis, Black versus European genetics. The basis of Black people, like our DNA, is carbon, selenium, and copper, y'all. Yes. See, look at that. Carbon, selenium, and copper. No threat whatsoever in those elements right there. Now, the basis of white people is nitrogen, sulfur, and ammonia. Them old harsh ass elements, y'all. We really got the nerve to eat like we got these old harsh ass elements inside of us. We've been lied to. We have been so lied to. We have plant DNA. White folks got animal DNA, y'all. White folks have here it is right here. Eukaryotic. EUKARYOTIC. Eukaryotic cells. White folks got eukaryotic cells. We got prokaryotic cells. There's a difference. There is a difference. Eukaryotic cells have a nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. Yeah, we meant to look up that word, organelles. Let's just look up some membrane-bound organelles. In other words, they got a mixture of animals. That's just a mixture of animals. They got chimpanzee, insects, mice, dogs, cats, squirrels, leopards, snakes, a mixture of DNA inside of them. That's why they have animal DNA. We, on the other hand, our prokaryotic cells don't have a nucleus or any membrane-bound organelles. See, once you get to repeating it and stuff, then you'll be able to, once you understand it, well, that's what I'm hoping. Once you understand it and you comprehend it, then you'll be able to tell it and teach it, without this. So maybe in a year and a half, I'll probably understand this, and I won't be using this right here anymore. But it's all learning. We got to unlearn. Seriously, we got to make an effort to unlearn and relearn everything. So see, our prokaryotic cells don't have a nucleus or any membrane-bound organelles. We are 100% human DNA. No animal DNA. Black America, this is to you. We are 100% human DNA, okay? We're different. We are different. I just said we look alike. I just said our insides is even placed the same. Now this right here is science, for real. This is science. I should have wrote who I got it from. Look it up. And the only reason we do burn in the sun is because of the foods we do eat. Because see, them foods, we know food is medicine. We know that now. Food is medicine. Oh yes, y'all. We can heal anything with food. Fasting helps to reset your body. Yeah, fasting does. Intermittent fasting. I'm doing some of it myself. Cutting out meat. When we learn, we do better. Yeah, when you know better, you do better. We got to learn. It'll make it easier to make some of these changes, y'all. It will. And just go easy on yourself. Just go easy on yourself. Like, if you're going to start cutting out pork or meat, instead of cutting it out, just get yourself a little bitty piece. That little bitty piece, cut it into smaller pieces. That way you will have at least a little taste of it with each bite that you take. But see, you have considerably reduced the size. And, you can stay like that for months if you want to. But because it's still beneficial to you in your journey of unlearning and, relearning and making new practices, in your life and stuff. So yeah, these right here, they have more than one benefit for us to learn what we need to know now. Because our whole life since we stepped off the plantation, y'all, it's clearly evident that everything been set up against us. I suppose, in the draft riots, the draft massacres in 1863, when white folks switched their attention from being mad about the draft and switched all their focus to black people, and they had that huge riot in New York. That was in 1863. Black people were freed physically in 1865. Perhaps them 2 years gave the system enough time to to change everything. It gave the system enough time to institute the sabotages and to hide away the really crucial knowledge that was being taught, like in schools and in medical classes and stuff like that. I mean, why else is all of these doctors in the medical field, still believing, some of the practices of James Marion Sims, and still see him as the father of medicine? Why? I'm just asking questions. I just want to know. But anyway, yeah, we are different. Black people are 100% DNA, human DNA. The only reason we do burn when we go in the sun, where you light as hell. You lighter than this paper right here. We got to start having black babies with black babies. Do not. And I ain't saying that we do come in different shades and stuff. Don't take it personally and stuff. Shoot, my sisters is light-skinned too. Imagine if they go have white babies with white men. Then the baby gonna really be white. Let's just try to hang on to our natural content. I ain't really that dark, but I'm not really fair-skinned either. We do come in shades. I just said me, my sisters, and my brothers, we all different shades from each other, in fact, now that I think about it. But yeah, just, let's have babies with us. Let's prolong our lineage because we different. For nothing else, just to keep us human. Please, if that be the only reason, Black America, to keep us human. Do you know the magnificence of that? Hey, I just really resonated. I be saying clanimals. I'm just using wordplay. They the ones call themselves the Ku Klux Klan. Clanimals. That's they family. They family. I just be using wordplay. But when you think about it, they got a mixture of chimpanzee, insects, mice, dogs, bats, cats, birds, snakes, leopards. They got animal DNA for real. You need to get your science class, your science channel, podcast, whatever this be. Because, we need to discuss some things. We need to discuss some things. Because you mean to tell me we out here procreating with animals? Is that what Black America has chosen? Instead of staying with human DNA, we actually procreating with animal DNA. I think it ain't really making sense. But I think I'm making something up here. I'm getting a scenario. And let me just finish this part right here about the sun. Because, it said the only reason we do burn is because of the food that we eat. And, you light-skinned. Yeah, you black. Dang. But you light-skinned. And see, the foods that you eat is making your skin like paper. You like that paper crepe. You know how you can, the paper that you use to wrap up gifts and stuff, if you do like that right there, you'll poke a hole right through it. The foods that you eat is making your skin like that, really sensitive and vulnerable to the sun. It's the food. We cannot eat like they can eat. White folks can eat like, I just did this yesterday. To me now, when I read this, it's like nitrogen, sulfur, and ammonia. You can drop that right there. Look at that. You can drop that right there in that nitrogen, sulfur, and ammonia, and honey, it's going to grind it up, melt it down, acidate it, or whatever. But it ain't going to throw nothing out of whack. It ain't going to be no side effects, no nothing. Now, us who are made out of carbon, selenium, and copper, you put that in our digestive tract, we finna be fucked up. especially if we keep eating it. You keep dropping that in there. You keep dropping that in there with that copper, selenium, and copper. It ain't doing nothing but just chipping off, bumping up against stuff, tearing this up, tearing that up. A little bit over time, you know, you keep dropping it in there. Maybe a little bitty fragments is actually shaping, making a whole new shape out of whatever it's rubbing up against and grinding and stuff. We different. We can't keep eating like white folks, thinking like white folks, believing like white folks have taught us to believe. It don't work. It's to our detriment. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up soon and stuff. So it says here, the sun mainly affects the eukaryotic cells through its interaction with the DNA, the nitrogen, sulfur, and ammonia, because that's the basis of them. That's why you burn. That's why they burn. That's why white folks burn. But see, you eating like they eat. Yeah, you eating like they eat, especially if, you know, you got that animal DNA in you, you know, then that's why you probably burning. You know, your skin, you get sunburn when you go in the sun. I ain't never got sunburn. You know, I have family members that get sunburn when they go out in the sun. Probably because of what they're eating. We can't eat like they eat. I don't know, it just said right there. We waiting on you to get your channel. Shit, school ain't teaching us nothing. We're going to have to learn this from us. If I find an elder that's speaking on this, I will share it to us because we need to know this. And it says it's mainly caused because of the sun's interaction through the DNA, with the DNA. And it causes damage in the form of mutations when it's exposed to high levels of ultraviolet radiation. Yep. So it's all about the foods that we eat. We got a choice what we eat now. I know we eat shillings because we like it and they ain't never hurt us, and you just throw a potato and an onion in it. Honey, my mom used to throw 2 in it. Yeah. But we got a choice now. You got a choice now. I don't know. I'd rather just eat me some light bread with mayonnaise on it. Hey, that's my chitlins. Because ever since I found out what it was and knew I don't have to make that choice. Shit, I don't love it that much. Shit. Honey, please. Y'all, yeah, we better wake up. But yeah, so we different. So let me just go through the rest of this right here so it'll kind of tie it in a little bit. Well, our amino acids is different. Let me get this out the way first. Protein actually means amino acid structure. You know how we saying that we're going to get our protein from meat? I don't think it's really no protein in meat. Because from what I've been learning, the animal done already ate the protein. Protein structures come from plant protein and fruit protein. Plant protein has amino acid structure. Fruit protein has amino acid structure. Animals don't have protein structure or amino acid structure. They get their amino acids, their protein from the plants and animals that they ate. So I need your channel because I want to know, well, what are we getting from the animals that we eat? Is it half of the protein? I do notice when I stop eating meat, I do lose weight. So I got to balance out the other foods to replace for the meat. But yeah, it's very, y'all. I was like, wow, this is fucking complex. You know I would have learned this in school. But they don't never try to get our attention about stuff we need to know that affects us, you know, as a people, biologically, you know. Yeah, they don't never try to keep our attention, our focus, so that we can learn them things. Oh, we do. We have a whole lot of, you know, professionals and experts and stuff that really succeeded. They have financial freedom. A lot of them don't have personal freedom, so they can't really even tell us that, yeah, milk really don't do our body no good. Milk don't do Black people body no good. In fact, a lot of us are really allergic to milk. More of us allergic to milk than we think. Because see, when we go to sleep at night and your body is calm and rested, your body starts firing off from that milk. Your body is just when your brain getting rid of its junk email. That's what they taught us. Y'all, it ain't junk email. They be saying, oh, your brain gets rid of junk mail. That ain't junk mail. That's knowledge that we need. Well, the same way your body do. Your body getting rid of the toxins and stuff. And milk is a toxin for us. Now, when we are a toddler, a baby, an infant, we really supposed to be drinking our mother's milk. Because everybody know cow milk is for cows, for they babies. You know, that's fucked up, ain't it? They got black women, really. Not even feeding our own babies. I guess they say, hell, y'all ain't gonna feed our babies. You ain't gonna feed yours either. With they selfish asses. So, yeah, so milk is different for us and stuff. When you're a baby and you being breastfed by your mother, or, you know, I guess, let's say, even if you do give your baby the Similac and the Enfamil, and then they drink the, you know, the other milk that they got for them. Once they of age and they don't need that milk anymore, we're not supposed to give them cow milk. You done with breast milk. Now that's here. Give you a big old cup of cow milk. That's when we were supposed to stop with milk, Black America. We weren't supposed to keep on drinking milk, talking about it does the body good. Not us. Our body has stopped making that enzyme to digest the milk when we got of age to stop milk. But see, we think like white folks, so we kept drinking milk. We don't even pay attention to it now that our bodies, you know, we go to stomach aching, nauseousness and stuff, ready to throw up, passing gas, and we don't even look at it like that's our body just trying to get rid of it. What did you do to me? What did you drink? Did you eat something? You know, milk is not good for us. I would even say it's really harmful for us, you know. I mean, because we put our body through so much stress just to get rid of it. Yep, just to get rid of it. I see people all the time getting 2 glasses of milk at one time. Go out when you be out at the restaurant and stuff, and I don't eat out a lot. No, I don't eat out a lot, but when I do, I be looking at folks. Yeah. And I be looking at us and stuff, and honey, we have so much food on that plate. We got chicken, steak, ribs, all every kind of meat you can think of. And then got 2 broccolis on the side. You know, we ain't even supposed to be eating like that and stuff. But we are biologically different, y'all. Our amino acids is different. We know our DNA is different, you know, but our amino acids is different. Our biology is different. Our carbon/melanin, our melanin content is different. We even got different kinds of melanin. Yep. I think one of them is a euromelanin or something like that. We can look them up, the different types of melanin. I probably will and add it to this. You know, our teeth structure is different. White people teeth, prosperity. White people's teeth are structured differently than ours. In other words, they're supposed to eat meat. Every animal you know out in the animal kingdom, they do not, you know, some of them eat, like the squirrels and stuff, eat nuts and berries. But every animal that you know out there eat meat. We cannot say that white people's like squirrels and eat nuts and peanuts. They more like the other animals that eat meat. I know. I am trying to, you know, tone it down a little bit. This is me censoring it, making it easy to digest for us and everyone. Because, you know, we truly are not against anyone. We just want everybody to be who the hell you are and stop lying to us, making us think you're something different when you're not. Because you're using us to be something different. That's all I'm saying, because Black America ain't saying it or don't know how to say it. And it need to be said. But our hair is different, y'all. Yeah, I just started growing my hair back out. Our hair is part of our central nervous system. Yep. Our hair, it actually transmutes, where is it at? It transmutes information, huge amounts of information, y'all, back to our brain stem. Yep. Our hair, it transmits huge amounts of information from the cosmos. Just like the hair on your arm will stand up if you walk in a room and you know everybody eyes on you and stuff, and some shit finna happen. And the hair on the back of your neck done stood up too, and you know, oh shit, I better get up out of here. Well, our hair, it transmits information to us too through our limbic system and our neocortex system. Now, our limbic system is like, is that memory and learning? Let me see here. Our limbic system, no, it's about the emotional behavior. Yep. It's about our emotional behavior. It's a group of structures to regulate emotional behaviors. Yep, in our brain. And the neocortex, that's the learning and memory. Yep. So our hair helps us to receive information to our brain stem, our limbic system, and our neocortex. Ain't that something? I mean, it transmits huge information. I mean, so in other words, you got like extrasensory capabilities. That's what our hair is. That's what our hair does. It's really magnificent. What else I got wrote right here? Yeah. Oh, also cognition. Yeah, it's just so much for us to learn. That's all we need is to just start teaching us about us. We don't need the big baby boss and all of them right there. We can teach our own babies how to read and count. We need to teach us how to critically think, how to be aware. Don't be worried, be wary. See, I don't want us to feel like we got to be fearful and stuff. We just need to be wary of what's going on, who's going, and what we got to do to prepare for it. I don't know. I'm sure some Sabrinas is going to stay with you. Some Sabrinas do have John Brown's mindset. I don't. Yeah. I kind of wish everybody had John Brown's mindset about things. But they don't, and they didn't, and they probably won't. And then again, our hydrochloric acids in our stomach, y'all. Our digestive tract is 10 times weaker, y'all. Our digestive tract is 10 times weaker. Why the hell would we try to eat that? Why? Why would we try to eat that? Because we don't know. And we got to learn. This the end game. We got to learn these things. Our intestines is much shorter. Yeah, our intestines is short. It don't have the length to it where it can keep working, till it actually breaks it down and can dispose of it. No, honey, it's finna set and move as is and do whatever damage it's gonna do. So we got to change everything. We can start with the things that we watch on television. Get yourself off of white media, mainstream media, and go find yourself some black media. I don't know, just put in black media. Just put in black media. We got to try. I know it make you anxious. You're about to have an anxiety attack. I know exactly how it is because it's something different. It's something new. And then it's almost like it's forbidden, ain't it? You better not start speaking about that. You better not start learning that. If you have to, watch it in the privacy of your room. Yeah, watch it in the privacy of your room. If I'm visiting with family and stuff, yeah, I got on Dick Gregory and everybody finna hear him. John Wilkes, everybody finna hear him. I remember one year, my daughter and everybody came in. What's that? Who fighting? Oh, no, ain't nobody fighting. This Dick Gregory. Yeah, this Baba. Yeah. No, Mom, I thought you had company here or something. Guess they thought somebody whooping my ass or something. But I was like, no, this is Dick Gregory. I had him up. You ain't even got to have Dick up loud. You ain't got that. But, honey, I have him on every TV in the room. Every TV in the house. Yep, I sure will. And all of them will be on the same video. You might as well have a surround sound. I would love to have surround sound. Yeah, so whether I'm listening to Dr. Francis or, Lift Every Voice, I could be listening to Malcolm or Dr. Ben Johakanah, anybody, whatever room you go in, it's on the radio. Yeah, it's on the radio. Wouldn't that be awesome? Imagine our babies going to sleep listening to our inventors. Where's our book at? Imagine you make a video and stuff, and our babies, they going to sleep listening to Paul Cuff, who helped black people get settled in Sierra Leone, because he was a black man. He did go to the Navy and stuff, and started working on the ships. It started with a rowboat, And then, honey, he ended up with a fleet of ships. That man was worth like $20,000. I ain't even got the year. Paul Cuff, Cuffe. That man was worth $20,000. But he felt like, it wasn't worth nothing if he couldn't help his people. He felt like, while I'm free out here on my ships and I don't have to worry with nothing and nobody, he cried about his people. I know he cried. Shit, nobody could have these thoughts and these feelings, these memories, and not cry, not feel some empathy unless you're an animal. Unless you are an animal. And that wasn't him, Paul Cuff. So what he did was, in his travels and stuff, honey, he stopped at Sierra Leone, and he spoke to the leaders in the territories and let them know, can we get something going for our people back in America? He explained to them, I got freedom. I can stay gone the rest of my life if I want to, but I want to save my people. I need to bring as many of them as I can over here. And they said, yeah. They said yes. And black people started transferring and migrating to Sierra Leone. But then he got sick and, he died and stuff. And it just bailed in. Yeah, nobody took it up, what was important to him. Yeah, he was an abolitionist too. Like Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass taught himself to speak. Yep, the greatest speaker ever. I've been speaking to Frederick too, to tell him to give me the words to say to us. Because hell, I don't know. I dropped out of school. I already done told y'all I dropped out. So yeah, I'm not gonna be politically correct. Sure, right? And you cursing with your bless you. If you hear me sneeze over here and stuff, you ain't gotta say nothing. I'm saying it myself. I say prosperity. So yeah, you over there cursing, and I might be in here cussing. But hey, ain't nobody hurting nobody. So just keep yours to yourself. And I keep mine to myself. And then if you do say it and stuff, I'm already rebuking it. Yep, transmuting it to love, sending it back to you. Because, see, we got to change everything, our language, too. These folks kept black people in a mask, a mental mask for 100 years. Not just in time out in the corner, 100 years. Yeah. Frederick Douglass was kept in a mask. When he kept trying to escape, oh, honey, they kept Frederick Douglass in a mask. No wonder he became the greatest speaker ever. Because Frederick was saying, ooh, when I do get this mask off my face, oh, you just wait. When I get this mask off my face, I'm going to tell every motherfucking thing that I know. And he did, too. He became the greatest orator in the struggle, in the fight. It was another man who was the greatest orator first, but then when Frederick got to speaking, Frederick became the greatest orator. Yeah, Frederick Douglass. Then there was Robert Purvis. See, remember Robert Purvis? He rescued 9,000 slaves from the plantation when his daddy died, the master, because he was kept in the house and stuff when he was a little boy, and he knew he didn't want to be like that man. And when he died, he left him all of the wealth, y'all. Left him all. He was sure of himself, wasn't he? Yeah, my son gonna be just like me. He gonna be just like me. Honey, he didn't know all along that little boy was like, I'm not gonna be like your ass. Sure ain't. He was plotting to himself right then and there. He probably was helping other slaves. Here, I brought you these victuals and this little flask of water. You get to the Underground Railroad. Somebody's waiting for you under the big oak tree. You'll hear a whippoorwill call. Because black folks used to do that. Yep. Point you in the way, you might hear a whippoorwill call or an owl sound. And they let you know that, yeah, they there to meet you. So, in my opinion, he was already doing that. Then when the master died and left him all that wealth and stuff, honey, every day. And then I can see him now sitting in the big house. All the slaves are still there, but every day he put one person on the Underground Railroad from 1831 to 1861. His name was Robert Purvis. I remember his name because of that movie, The Purge. Because I said to myself, 24 hours to kill everybody, whoever you want to. They talking about black folks. I didn't even watch Purge 2, 3, 4, however many they got. All I needed was part 1. Yeah, so when I read about Robert Purvis, and I was like, how can I remember these names and stuff? I always do. That's how I remember. Repetition and assimilating it with something that I can use for my memory. Now, when I do finally remember everybody and stuff, because I'm learning too. Oh, don't get it twisted, honey. I'm learning too. So when I finally do commit it to memory and I know it, I won't even need this book in a year and a half. Yeah, it might take me 2 years, hell. Shit, I'm the dropout, not you. But once I do commit it to memory, then, I'll remember and I'll be able to put someone else. It's study, learning, knowledge. It's lifelong. It never stops. So, yeah, I remember Robert Purvis because of the purge. Because I was like, yeah, shit, well, all hell, were they trying to purge black people, in 24 hours? When I seen his name, that was all I could come up with. Purge. Yeah, I know the nutty professor, Miss Purdy, but I wasn't nothing pretty about this. And then, 9,000, that's 9,000 people. It's just you come up with your own ways. Robert Smalls. We got to teach these to our babies too. And be excited when you teach it to them, because, honey, this is why we free. This is why we're free today. Robert Smalls, honey, they made him feel 2 feet tall. They made that man learn how to man and precisely man the Confederate ship, the Planter, planting ideas. That's how we're going to remember him, planting ideas. Because he didn't want to do it. He did not want to do it. He didn't want to man that ship and take their ass over there to kill abolitionists that's fighting for freedom and kill black people that's fighting for their own freedom. The right to be free. But they made him do it, him and the black crew. And they did it. They bided their time. They bided their time so they all could get away. I'm sure they thought about it. Let's just leave and, let's just let the ship go off. And while everybody going to get the ship, maybe we could go through the woods. Maybe let's just blow the ship up. And then we go through the wood. We swimming, but we going to blow the ship up. Let's just, get away. But Robert was like, no, we're going to wait till they all get drunk. Because they knew, they get drunk. They drink. The white crew, they drink. The Confederates and stuff. So Robert must have been like, no, we're going to wait till they get drunk. When they get drunk, we're going to take the ship. No, that's a good plan. Yeah, that's a good plan, brother. But we going to take the ship. And that's what they did. Yep, honey. White folks got drunk. The white crew got drunk and stuff. Robert and them took the whole ship. Everything that was on it went to the Union Army. Used that ship to fight in the war and won. See, these are our saviors. These right here, they the ones who saved us. Yes, honey. All of these inventions, contributions that they have built and created, we still using them today. Robert Ridgell, what's his name? Rilliams created a way to turn sugar cane because he was seeing how hard it was for the slaves to turn sugar cane to sugar. He invented a device, a machine that turned it into sugar. They're using his invention right today for shampoo, ink, glue, yeah. Right today. Some of these things are still being used. The traffic light and stuff. Refrigerator, even the spatula. Yeah, somebody went in there and did some pancakes this morning, a black woman. Yes, everything. So I can't say we ever been anti-life. Ever. Even now. In all of our self-hate, all of our dedicated ignorance against each other, I can't say that we are anti-life. I'll say that we are indoctrinated. We are brainwashed. We are filled with self-hatred. We are misled. We have no knowledge of ourselves. So, yeah, that's why the same way I'm learning about them and stuff, and hopefully you too, we got to teach our babies because it's going to give them confidence in themselves. Not only is it going to give them confidence, it's going to wake their minds up. Who else do we think Black America is going to create and contribute resources, tools, inventions to be used in the new world? Everything that's finna be created and invented for the new world is finna be anti-life. Anti-life. It's finna be anti-life. I don't know if any of this is resonating with y'all, but we just read that we are 100% human. Why would we have anything to do with anything anti-life? See, we got to start thinking critically. We got to start thinking, what does this mean for Black America? And what does this mean for tomorrow? our children, our babies. You know, we can't just let it keep going on and on and on. Like Charles Drew, you can remember his name because it drew blood. He found a way to store plasma for the troops in the army, but the white folks didn't want him to use it for black troops. So I do recall reading that he took it and left. Now, I don't know if he got to take it, his invention, and left, or if he just left by himself. I'm tempted now to think he left by himself, but he probably had to leave the invention because you know how the motherfuckers are. Yeah, you can go, but you can't take your invention with you. And because let me tell you what happened, they had a conference down in Atlanta somewhere, him and 2 other black scholars, professionals, and on their way back, it was an accident, and he was hurt really bad. Charles Drew. He was hurt really bad, honey. And where they was at, the hospital wouldn't even use his invention to save his life. So I ask you again, white America, who and what is going to build up anything to make your life easier in this new world? See, everything that our ancestors created and invented, it made life easier. It made life easier for the slaves, for black people. No. It was for black people. Now our ancestors willingly shared it. Everything they created, they willingly shared it with the world, with other people. But it was initially made. Everything was initially made to make life easier for our people. And that's what we're going to have to do for the future. We're going to have to make things easier for our own self, for the future world that's coming up. So yeah, you got to teach your babies. You got to be able to let their mind open up and start creating, start thinking, and, you know, doodling. Because some of them are some drawers. I mean, they draw. I mean, you be like, wow, you done drew a whole city over there. And what's that in the sky? Oh, that's mothership. Yeah, so see, we got to open their minds up, y'all. Dr. Daniel Hale Williams did the first not heart transplant, but heart surgery. Had to cut a man open and sew him up. He was stabbed. Would nobody else attempt to do that? Nobody. But Dr. Dan did, and that's what they call it. Dr. Dan. It's so many of us that we got to be able to articulate, you know, what they say, colorfully. Don't be all stoic and stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't be stoic. John Baptiste founded Chicago. John Baptiste founded Chicago, a black man. So did you know that's where Ida B. Wells went when she left Memphis, Tennessee, after they had lynched her 3 friends, the black men. And she was down there in the town square. She went to Chicago after the family had told her, Ida, please come on, Ida. These men are looking at you. Ida, they looking out the window on the 2nd floor. Let's go, Ida, please. And I don't know what they said. Go to Chicago. Go to Chicago, Ida. And you can get your newspaper. You can start fighting back, Ida. And Ida, whatever it was, she relented. And she said, all right. All right. And she left and went to Chicago. But you know they were looking for her. They was looking for Ida B. Wells, honey. They probably beat up some black women and some black men because they couldn't find her. But, honey, yeah, she went to Chicago. Built by John Baptiste. Beautiful, wonderful. We got such a beautiful history, honey. When none of us ever doubt ourselves if we just get into learning about ourselves. Yes, honey, all over. It ain't nothing. Everything is about us, baby. Everything. You ain't got to turn on the TV in the morning time and put on no Peppa Pig and Dora the Explorer. What's that other little baby name? Boss Baby and Coco Melon and stuff, honey. You ain't got to put on none of that. All you got to do is start reading to our babies about George Washington Carver, Sarah Rector, honey, even the Black Cowboys. All you got to do, honey, when them babies wake up in the morning time and stuff, you got books on Harriet Tubman and science too. Because you know, some of our babies and stuff, they into that. Now, they into it. Just because you see them with a book, you know, don't mean, oh, they doing good. Now, see, we got to get involved with what they reading. If they reading some Amelia Bedelia, honey, oh, no, we going to give me that right there. Give them some freedom wings, some freedom wings. You know what I'm saying? We got to take charge now for them to have a chance in the future that we may not even be here for. Yeah, I know I spent my whole life Yeah, ignoring black folks and, letting black folks be. It is what it will. What it is. Hell, I thought we all fucked up. Yeah, I was like, hell with shit. They fucked up. I fucked up. We all messed up. But now it was all by design. It was all by design. So what we need to do, we ain't trying to have no vengeance on nobody, honey, because vengeance, in my opinion, belongs to my ancestors. And they gonna get it. The cosmos is gonna make sure that the ancestors get the vengeance that they are deserving. Sure wills, honey. They the ones that went through all that hell and mentioning. Can you imagine just being dragged? And white women was actually gouging out their slaves' eyes and stuff, just doing some evil, demonic ass shit. So yeah, honey, we can't do nothing. We ain't even got no consequence. We can't even think of a punishment for all of that. Honey, we're going to have to leave that to the spiritualness. Yes, we're going to have to let that debt be settled, repaid to the cosmos. Yep, that's what we're going to have to do. And Mother Gaia, that's what we're going to have to do, honey. Our mind can't even comprehend what must be atoned for with this right here. And how? How? We can't even see ourselves without these people, siblings and descendants, and they kids and grandkids and great-great-grandkids. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Some of the same towns. They ran black people out of 50, probably more than 50 cities and towns right here in America. Ran them out. They said black people, we were running from so many cities and towns and stuff. Honey. You can look up any day, any time of the day, and the time of the night, and they be like, well, there's the Hajira, because there were black folks running for their life, trying to get away from white folks. Trying to get away from white folks. It ain't nothing but a game to them and stuff. The chase is on. The chase is on. And so black people, I guess we stopped running. And we just sat right down there in the front yard and, and they can corral us and contain us and stuff. And we might go a little bit out in the yard and, and try to attempt to ease away and stuff. But we don't get very far. We never get very far. Matter of fact, since Tulsa, we ain't never got away from white America again. Since Tulsa. If you call that getting away, I thought it was. I thought we were doing really good by ourselves, with ourselves. But since then, honey, we ain't got away from white America. You ain't getting out of white America's sight. And that's by design, too. So, yeah, black America, we got a decision to make. Whose side are you on? Because when the shit hit the fan, we already know. White people will lynch you and Sabrina. Yep, and them kids, too. Sure will. So what are you going to do, black America? The main thing is, whose lineage is finna live on here? Since you're so intent on, you and Sabrina really going to be together. And y'all going to do this and stuff. Whose lineage, black America, have y'all decided is going to live on? It's either going to be your ancestors who were victimized, oppressed, stripped, lynched, roasted, skin just shaved off of them. They made belts and everything with black people's skin, honey. So did it. It wasn't a part of a black body that was not used for something obscene, inhumane. But anyway, I digress. Whose side are you going to be on, black America? Their side or the ones that did it? The cannibals that did these things. It's fairly simple. It's fairly simple. Just decide whose side you're going to be on. I know you got Brad and Karen and Sabrina, and then they got their elderly folks sitting around and stuff. And first of all, they're going to be mad at you for even putting on a black TV show. How dare you turn this TV and put on some black people? Not to mention what you finna put on is really unbecoming. So yeah, you really got some soul searching to do. All right, I'm just saying. I just want y'all to know that ain't nobody coming back for y'all this time. Harriet ain't coming back to get y'all this time. No, Harry and them come back. They're going to be asking y'all, who the hell am I? Who the hell am I? You better know who's who when they do get back. That's all I got to say. But yeah, they not coming back. Not to get y'all, because we done had ample time and lessons to get away from these folks. Just because they ain't told us what the mission is, don't mean we can't imagine and think and remember what the mission is. But see, I didn't even know all this stuff right here. Yes, I'm just one to all of y'all. I'm suspicious of y'all. You knew. You knew. So when did you forget to continue teaching about Red Summer 1921? Racial violence in Kentucky, 1865 to 1940. How y'all gonna let us step off of the plantation and be chased, slaughtered, out of the unmentionables, and actually proceed? I mean, how do y'all even let us proceed? See, it don't make no sense to me and stuff. So, what is it? The black man is being sought because he's the seed carrier. That's why they want you. I guess I just wrote it down. And we are being captured because we got the Eve gene. Well, that's what I wrote right there. I must then finish researching it or writing whoever I was listening to. But it makes sense to me because, I said they finally gave back baby girl Africa remains, after 30 years, because I was like, oh, they must have been digging and probing and drilling and stuff, and sending really, really tiny tubes through her bone marrow to try to pull out that finest of sliver of what is it, the silver thread or something? You know how we say silver lining and stuff, so they can pull out that really, really the tiniest sliver of Eve gene. But she wasn't giving it up. 30 years and she didn't give up nothing. They sent all her remains back to the Africa family, back to the Move family, and said, oh, we found her museum. We found her remains in a museum. But then a white man come along, if I'm not mistaken, so don't quote me, and said that years ago, he the one ended up with her. Years ago, they asked him for help in, I don't know, trying to get the answers out of the remains. That's how he ended up with them and stuff. And then I guess the museum had him, and finally, after 30 years, ain't no telling who had her in all that time. Ain't no telling who had her in all that time. Doing what? Yeah, but so much time had passed and stuff. I think they took her. I can't say if they actually checked to see if it was really her or not, but they took her and stuff. Y'all, this is a whole diabolical scheme and stuff. And I just want us, it ain't no fear mongering. Just start preparing. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Just start preparing. Call on your ancestors. Decide whose side you on. Black America. Just decide whose side you on. Once you start living in that, everybody else gonna show you whose side they on. Yep, and that'll be done. Shit, you done walked your ass on away from me, Karen. Keep walking. Keep that same energy. Matter of fact, pick up Ken and Becky and Sabrina. You free to go too. I'll keep these kids here with me. Let it be what it is. Black America, we got to stop hanging on, trying to be involved and included in something that really has nothing, no benefit whatsoever for us. It never has. Integrating and sitting with these people and stuff, I'm like, really, why did we even want to be around them? They ain't never even had nothing to offer us. Shit, hell, we couldn't even eat regular ice cream. Black folks had to create, I heard, butter pecan ice cream because we couldn't even eat vanilla ice cream. And then, to me, in my opinion, butter pecan better than all them other motherfucking ice creams anyway. Right? I can't eat it because, hell, I let the motherfuckers pull all my teeth in the back. But I love butter pecan ice cream, Yeah, I see all of these little slights. Yeah, they so subtle, you don't even know you've been slapped. We don't even know we've been slapped. Because Martin was telling us to turn the other cheek. They were just slapping the hell out of us. Now everybody else over here, right here in America, just slapping the hell out of black people. And we don't even know. So see, Black America, wake y'all asses up. Because this is the end game right here. It don't matter who finna be mad. All our asses is finna get it now. It's really finna be like survival of the fittest, ain't it? Yeah, it really is. So that's why you're going to have to change everything. The way you live, the way you eat, the way you drink, what you watch, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you teach your babies. Everything. We're going to have to do an overhaul on everything, honey. And it's the thing to do. It's going to make y'all feel so free. See, that's going to be the personal freedom right there. It's going to make you feel so free. Soon as Karen bring her ass over there and sit down, honey, and you got Dick Gregory playing. And when he go off, Dr. Umar come on. When he go off, Dr. Ivan Van Sertima come on, you know. Then Dr. Amos Wilson come on, honey. She going to be like, shit, I'll see you next year. You going to be like, hell, this just March. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm going on a trip. I'm going to take a vacation. Yeah, got to get gone, and you let them go. You let them go. You stop trying to hold on to people, even our people. Even our people, honey, they come around me and be like, damn, we still watching it. We sure will. Can I turn this face? I'll be like, nope. No, you can't. How long you planning on staying to visit? I'll pause it. I will pause it while you here. But I ain't turning nothing. That's how we're going to have to be, Black America. We got to get control of the reins of where we going to end up at. Because if we don't, honey, ain't no telling where these people going to lead us to. And our old sellouts going to let them do it. Yeah, I don't know. I might be the only one. We might be the only one screaming the whole way. Hell no, let go. Get your goddamn hands off of me. But we better do something, and we better do it quick. Yeah, we better do it quick, honey. But look, let's watch this before I go. I'm finna go. This is it. Yeah.
To think for themselves as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, then the black man will think like a black man, and he will feel for other black people. And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together. And then at that point, you'll have a situation where when you attack one black man, you are attacking all black men. And this type of black thinking will cause all black people to stick together. And this type of thinking also will bring an end to the brutality inflicted upon black people by white people. And it is the only thing that will bring an end to it. No federal court, state court, or city court will bring an end to it. It's something that the black man has to bring an end to himself. When black people wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for themselves as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, then the black man will think like a black man, and he will feel for other black people. And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together. And then at that point, you'll have a situation where when you attack one black man, you are attacking all black men. And this type of black thinking will cause all black people to stick together. And this type of thinking also will bring an end to the brutality inflicted upon black people by white people. And it is the only thing that will bring an end to it. No federal court, state court, or city court will bring an end to it. It's something that the black man has to bring an end to himself.
Yeah. And not only will it bring an end to white folks brutally assaulting us, it'll bring an end to us assaulting us. We got to start caring about us. We got to start caring about us and letting our loved ones, our hotheads, no, you ain't finna do that. You're not finna go down there with all that hell raising. See, we got to tell them, we got to get a hold of them. The music they listening to, going out all times of the night, hanging with all these suspicious characters and stuff. See, we should have never let Lil John get used to just ripping and running with rape right now. But now, we'll all go ahead as long as you be in this house by 12 o'clock. Your curfew used to be at 8 o'clock when the street lights come on. You used to have to be in the house. That's when you had to be in the house. But see, we got slack. We got slack because we started thinking like white folks started thinking. White folks can do that. We started thinking like white folks be thinking. That's been our whole downfall this entire time. We ain't thinking about us. We're not thinking like us. We ain't thinking nothing like history has taught our people to think. The same way we subtly coerced our elders into forgetting about every lynching, every burning, every dragging, every roasting that was done, that they witnessed, they remember because they were kids. It's the same thing that's going to happen to us if we don't wake our asses up. Sure will, honey. This is it. This is the last of it. Your last opportunity, Black America. Sure will. So, be misled by everybody else. Be misled by everybody else if you want to. It's going to be the detriment of your lineage. Yours is not going to live on. Yep, yours is not going to live on. We need to make sure our people live on. That's all I'm saying. Let's just make sure our people live on. Let's care about our genetic survival now. The cosmos chose us to be the harmonizers of this universe. The pets of the world, the giraffes and the beautiful elephants and stuff who remember everything. They were never in fear of extinction. The whole time, the black man was in control until the white man brought his ass out and started controlling everything. Now life ain't even really life no more. We don't know what the hell to call this. Anti-life is all I can think of. Anti-life. So see, Black America, we got to wake up because everything is waiting on us to wake up. What little bit we can wake up and do. That's all we got to do. Because the rest of it, we'll never reach our full detoxification from all of the programming. From all of the programming. Do you know how long these folks have been programming us? We will never detox our mind, our spirits, and our bodies from it to actually become the greatest that we would have been. We'll never be able to do that. That's why the cosmos is stepping in. That's why the cosmos got to step in. Because we too broken. We so terrified right now that the thought that we even got to approach that now. Yeah. I know people probably just been waiting like, damn, we knew somebody was going to go back and bring all of that up. Yeah, if we just go another 5, 10, 15 years, then we'd be had Joy DeGray and Francis Chris Wells, and we'd be had all of them. Carol Anderson. Yeah, we would have Neil Painter. We would be had all of them washed away. See, this is our last chance, Black America. And I love y'all, and power and peace to the people. It's a little cloudy here, but see, your people is always your sun. Even when the sun ain't shining, you know it's up there. Let it take a break. You know it's up there. Let it take a break. Hell, there's probably all them chemtrails and stuff that, covering it up and stuff. But you know it's up there. And in that case, just let your people be your sun. Y'all mine. Y'all are my sun. I get my energy from you. When the sun ain't out there and stuff, just thinking about my people, honey. Yeah, this is where it's at. Where it's at. Let's let us be our greatness. Yep. We the miracle that we need. Only us. Yep. Don't let white people keep fooling us. Oh, Anthrabian. I had some tea. Some immunity herbal tea. Honey, I went through that fall. Been hoarse ever since. But yeah. I just like to drink tea and stuff and water, Try to eat and drink healthy and stuff. We got to do this, We don't have any other choice. We're going to find ourselves in the worst way. And ain't nobody going to come and help us. Ain't nobody going to even try to come and rescue us. Harry is not here no more. Robert Purvis can't put you on no Underground Railroad. Hell, it ain't even no trees out there no more. It ain't no trees out there. Everybody finna be recording black people. The robot cars, even the drones. Humanoid Sophia and stuff. I heard about that cyber truck that blew up. They said the man was in the truck. Yep. And I was just wondering to myself, so y'all remember that man that had 20,000 robots of his self-made? I'm gonna see if I can find it. But this man had 20,000 robots of his self-made. Hell, is that who was driving the car? I just be thinking and stuff. I'm like, for real? You just pull the car up there and the car sitting up there and then it just blew up. All I know is Black America, we need to come together. I don't know. I just got one big brain. How many you got? Shit, you probably so smart and intelligent. You done been on the ins and outs. Oh, you graduated. You got the degrees and stuff. You probably got 2 big brains. Well, let's put them together. We got to put them together. But, let's just critically think. See where we're going to be at. if we don't wake up, because something ain't right. But we are. Yeah, everybody crazy as hell. Everybody actually got this mentality. Yep, this book right here says racial violence in the United States. We're going to go beyond this. We trying to find out where this self-hatred come from, where this dedicated ignorance come from. That's what we need to know. That's what we doing all of this for. We're going to find out why we ignoring us, why we hating us, why we hurting us, killing us. We don't even care about our babies. I remember a time sister would kick your ass about baby boy. You better not even look at her baby boy wrong. Yeah. Now, it's like everybody can do whatever they want to do to black kids because don't nobody care. The self-hatred, the blinding. The pastor already done told us it's programming. It's dedicated ignorance. And we finna find out why. We finna stop all of that shit. Yep, right here. And I love y'all, and I'll see y'all tonight. I'll try to get on. Just talk to your ancestors. We gonna forgive us, starting right here, right now. We forgive Martin too. Martin did. He came back and said he led us in a burning house. If that ain't worthy to be forgiven, let's just forgive our people, okay? They were fooled just like we was. Hell, we sitting here 50, 60 years old believing all of these lies. Let's just start at forgiveness. We forgive them and we forgive ourselves. I forgive you even if you don't forgive me. I don't forgive nobody else with their motherfucking asses, but I forgive us. I can do that. And I'll see y'all later. Peace.